Howdy, brothers and sisters out there in YouTube land. This here is Grateful Panic. Now, I've got another video for you guys today. And today, we're going to be taking a look at the Ultratec Honey Badger. But before we get into that, we've got a few more things that we need to cover. We've got some news, we've got some thank yous, we've got some knife relevance when it comes to today's entertainment, which I thought was pretty cool. So let's go ahead and start out with some thank yous. And the first thank you goes out because this was planned. The other thank you was not planned. It was kind of a like out of left field, kind of knock you on your booty kind of surprise. And so that's another big thank you. But the first thank you goes to our good friend, Secret Agent BH from Norway, who was the winner of the 100 subscriber giveaway. He's also the proud owner of the GEC number 44 Buffalo Jack, even though he hadn't received it yet, because I just sent it to JB over at BigRedEDC for him to carry and review. So hopefully BH will have that in his hands really soon. I know I held it up for a good little while, and that's my bad, so I'm sorry about that, Agent BH. But I got an email from him maybe a week ago, a little over a week ago, not very long ago, just out of the blue, saying, "Hey man, I picked you up a souvenir and I'm sending it to you." And I was like, wow, I mean, that's really cool. You didn't have to do this. I mean, I really appreciate the crap out of it. But you know, you didn't have to do that. But you know, he's a member of the knife community, and that's just kind of how the people in this community are. They're constantly going out of their way to do nice things for other people, and that's just, you know, one of the many things that makes this community so awesome. So anyway, Friday I received a package in the mail, and it had all this international stuff on it, and I look at it and I'm like, oh, this is from Secret Agent. Like, this is cool, you know. So I open it up, and somebody should have told me before I opened it, hey bud, prepare to have your mind blown, because my mind was sufficiently blown. I opened it up, it was blown anyway. I opened it up to find this, and this is a tube for a Hella knife, and this is the Viking. So I'm not very I've seen Hella knives and I've coveted Hella knives, but I'm not very well versed on all the different models, and they have a butt ton of different models. And so I open it up, and like I said, I mean, I was completely blown away. This is the Hella, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. That's the way I've heard it pronounced, and so that's the way I've always pronounced it. But this is the Hella Viking, and this is just an amazing bushcraft knife. Really cool knife, and I absolutely love it. So thank you, BH. Like I said, my mind was blown, and this is really cool. Like I told you when I talked to you about it, after I received it, I've been wanting a Hella knife for a long time, and now I have one, and this guy's been on my hip all weekend, and I've absolutely enjoyed the crap out of it. And the second thank you goes out to our good friend and basically the Santa Claus of the knife community, Jimislash. And as some of you guys know, or probably a lot of you guys know, he gave me a huge shout out in his most recent video, and is actually doing kind of a subscriber push giveaway. And basically what he's doing is he's, you know, telling his subscribers, hey, go over to the Grateful Panic channel, subscribe, let me know that you subscribed, and when he hits 250 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. And you know, that's absolutely just awesome, and I appreciate the crap out of that. Like, I cannot express enough how much this channel is. It's not me, it's you guys. You guys are the Grateful Panic family, and I've got nothing but amazing help from day one when I started this channel. And I mean, I just appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I mean, everybody that's involved with this family has helped in some way or another, and I'm grateful every day for it. It's just absolutely amazing. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Jimislash. I really appreciate that. And thank you to everybody else that's involved with this family and that has helped build this family to where it is and to where it's going. It's too many to mention my name, but I'm definitely going to drop some links in the description. So if you guys aren't already subscribers of Jimislash, definitely hop over there and check out his channel. It's a really cool channel. He's got some great content. He reviews and has videos on some just amazing knives. I've been following him for a long time now, and I'm not as active on Facebook as I need to be. I need to get back into it and get active like I was. But you know, I'm a longtime member of the Jimislash group over on Facebook, so definitely check that out. And I need to get back into the Facebook groove like I was. Just life gets crazy. Then you start a YouTube channel, and hey, what happens then is anybody's guess. But yeah, thank you, Jimislash. And I'm sorry, guys, this is going to be a fairly long video. So hopefully I don't take up too much of your time, and hopefully you enjoy it, and there's not too much rambling and drawn out crap. But the next little segment of the video is going to be what I felt like was some pretty exciting news. I finally got the Grateful Panic stickers in, and these guys are going to be $2.50 a piece if you guys want one, and they're going to be $5 for $10. Why you would want 5 of these things, I don't know, but I figured I'd offer that out. And all the proceeds from these are going to go back into the channel. I'm looking at using any money from these stickers for buying some knives to review, buying stuff for giveaways, and any knives that I buy with the money off these stickers that I do reviews on, I'm not going to keep. I'm going to end up either waffling them off to put the money back into the channel to buy more knives, or doing a giveaway, which I do have a giveaway coming up hopefully this week. It's not any kind of subscriber giveaway or anything like that. It's just, it's been a minute since I've done a giveaway, and I love doing giveaways, and I want to kind of do a thank you giveaway for everybody in the family. And I'm not going to reveal what's in the giveaway, but it's going to be a cool little giveaway. And I've said giveaway a whole bunch of times there. But anyway, if you're interested in getting one or more of the Grateful Panic stickers, I'm going to drop my email address that is specifically for this channel into the description, and you tell me, and I'll also drop the email address is going to be the same as the PayPal address. Just tell me how many stickers you want. Shoot me an email with how many stickers you want and your name and address, and I will ship them out to you ASAP. So that's a cool little bit of news. And I guess, looking around me, that leads me into the What Did I Carry segment, or and it just hit me today, and you guys might think this is stupid, but I thought it was pretty cool. I am now going to call this segment the Panic Dump. And in today's Panic Dump, my fixed blade was, of course, the Hella Viking, which look for a review on this guy coming up shortly. My modern folder carry for today was the Benchmade Griptilian, and this is just the regular 154 CM model of that. Let's see, my traditional slip joint carry today was the GEC Big Jack and Cougar Clawed bone, and I think I screwed that all up because I was getting ahead of myself and got all tongue-tied. But anyway, yeah, the GEC number 54 Big Jack and Cougar Clawed bone, that came out a little bit more smoothly. And my Swiss Army knife carry today, and I still need to put some paracord on this guy, was the Victorinox Alox Pioneer, and that's an absolute awesome knife. I love it. And that is a big thanks to David Vanderstelt for dropping me a link to a sale that Smoky Mountain was having a couple weeks ago. And that leads us into the What Am I Drinking segment. And tonight I'm going to be drinking on a little bit of Elysian Dayglow IPA. And that's some pretty tasty stuff there. But with all that being said, and that was a lot to be said, that leads us into the knife of the hour. The knife that we've all been waiting for, or at least the knife that I've been waiting for, the review knife. And like I said, the review knife tonight is going to be the Ultratec Honey Badger. And this knife right here, it don't give a beep. This is a really cool knife. It's especially for the price. And before we get to the meat and taters of this knife, let's go ahead and get the boring stuff out of the way and get some dimensions and materials for you guys. And I'm going to do this old school style because I really couldn't find a whole lot of dimensions. I mean, there was some dimensions on the website, but it wasn't every dimension that I would be looking for. So what we're looking at is a closed length of 4 3/4 inches, a fully open length of 8 1/4 inch, a full blade length, and I don't even know why I put the tape measure down, of 3 5/8 inches, and a cutting edge of, and this is a rough guesstimate here with this here tape measure, about 3 1/4 inches. Let's get a weight on this fella. Wow, it's quite a glare on the and I guess we are not going to get a weight because I believe I might have left my scale on. Ah, there we go. We are going to get a weight. And we're looking at 3.9 ounces, which converts to 111 grams. So not a bad little weight on this guy. That's pretty light in my opinion. That's, I guess, what you would consider about average. Material-wise, we are looking at what their website is calling nylon plus glass fiber, and I'm going to call it GFN, glass-filled nylon. So you're looking at GFN scales. It's a mostly open construction. It's got a small GFN backspacer there. We're looking at stainless steel hardware all the way around. We've got a single position pocket, very deep carry pocket clip of right hand tip up only, which, you know, that's cool with me because I'm a righty, but for you lefties, that's kind of stinky because you're gonna have to do some finagling. Looking at a nice drop point blade with a lot of belly here, and that blade steel is the which I hope I can get you. It's HCR13 MOV. Sorry if you can't see that. I'm also working out some lighting issues and some fingerprint issues, evidently. And this blade has a nice finger choil, and I kind of wish that it didn't have this jimping in there, but I mean, it doesn't. I'm not mad at it. It ain't making me too angry. It's not real uncomfortable. I think with a lot of use with your finger in there, it could tend to be a little uncomfortable. This is a manual flipper riding on bearings, and one of the complaints I do have about this knife is this little bit of jimping right here on the flipper tab. Because of how strong the D10 is, it kind of digs into your finger a little bit, and while that is kind of a arbitrary complaint because it really only applies if you're sitting around flipping it over and over, if you just pull it out to use, I mean, it's not going to bother you. So, and that's really what a knife is intended to do. So, I mean, yeah, if you're doing like we tend to do and you're sitting around on the couch and you're fidget flipping the guy, it's going to tend to dig into your finger a little bit. And this little hole right here near the spine of the blade, you can use that as a opening hole. And I'm going to attempt this, so don't judge me if I fail, which I probably will. But the D10 on this guy is strong as crap, so you got to put a lot of finger strength into it to spidey flick it, but I'm going to attempt it. And I succeeded. But yeah, it's not going to be your most desired method of deployment, but you can do it. Your most desired method is more than likely going to be the flipper tab because that's the easiest. And the action on this guy is, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. This actually got mailed to Brother Gonzo by mistake, so he gave me his opinion and views on it while he had it, and I agree with him. He said it flips open like an assisted knife, and it does, because that detent is so strong, it builds up so much pressure when you're pressing on that flipper tab that by the time it opens, it just shoots out. And it's not so strong that it really really hurts your finger, but I mean, you got to put a little bit of force into it. You got to pull up your big boy britches when you're opening this knife. And the GRN or FRN, whatever you want to call it, handle scales come with this really cool honeycomb pattern on it that adds for some really good texture and really good grip. I mean, it's not slippy at all. When you're holding this guy in hand, it's got some really good traction on it. And they say on their website, it's designed to not be slippery even when it's wet. And I haven't used this knife when it's wet, but I feel like, that would be accurate. It's not going to be very slippery. And they've got jimping like absolutely everywhere. I mean, there's some for show. There's some functional jimping. There's jimping for days on this guy. I mean, you got some jimping right here on the little finger groove. You got jimping on the cutout for the liner lock, and this is a liner lock blade, by the way. And this guy, the lockup is a little bit late on it. I would say right around maybe 55%, but I don't think that's gonna affect the longevity of this guy. I think it's gonna that's gonna hold up for a good little while. You got some just decorative jimping here on this back spacer. You've got jimping on the back of the handle. You've got jimping on the spine of the blade, You've got jimping on the finger choil. There, I mean, it's like a this knife is a Mexican jimping bean. I mean, there's jimping every stinking where, and it's not bad. I mean, it's not uncomfortable at all. The ergos on this guy are pretty stinking amazing. I mean, you've got this nice finger groove here. You got a slight cutout for your other 3 fingers, and there's plenty of handle left over when you're holding this guy. It's comfortable in any grip you can imagine. I mean, it's just I mean, yeah, the blade steel is not wonderful. The handle materials is not wonderful, but I mean, it's serviceable. It's a good serviceable knife. The centering kind of favors the show side a little bit, but it's not rubbing on the stainless steel liners at all. And you guys probably can't see this. I'll try to get it in there, but the liner on the show side is actually skeletonized, whereas the clip side is not. And I'm guessing they just couldn't meander around the whole figuring out how to skeletonize it and put a liner lock on it. But you know, it's like we saw, it's not a super heavy knife, so you really don't need that much weight reduction on it. And it doesn't fall shut, but you can get it to kind of drop shut a little bit there if you give it the old shimmy shimmy shake. So all in all, I mean, this is a great little knife, and I mean, I definitely highly recommend it. If you're not, you know, worried about having to sharpen it and take care of the knife, I mean, it's a well functioning knife. And I didn't mention this, but I mean, it is a full flat grind. So just from my experience, it slices like crazy, it cuts like crazy. I mean, it's a fabulous little knife. I mean, it sits really deep in your pocket. It fits great in the hand. I mean, it functions really well, and I'm a big fan of it. So I definitely recommend it, and that means that this knife gets the Grateful Panic seal of approval, which, as we all know, is 1 3/4 thumbs up. Say hi, Magic Thumb. Hi, Magic Thumb. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, you guys definitely go check this out. If you can get your hands on one, you will not be disappointed. It's a great little user knife to throw in your collection. I'll drop the Amazon link in the description, and the it's Western something is the name of the actual company that makes these Ultratec Honey Badgers. Oh, and I didn't show you this. If you can see it, it's got a little Honey Badger guy right there. It says Honey Badger above him, and like I said, he just don't give a beep. But yeah, I'm gonna drop the links to both those websites in the description, along with Jimislash's Facebook page and YouTube channel, if you guys aren't already familiar with him. And another big thank you goes out to old JB over at BigRedEDC. But I mean, you guys know as well as I do, he's been a huge proponent of this channel from day one, and you know, he's really one of the reasons that this channel is even a channel, like that we're even a family, and he's greatly appreciated. But yeah, he's a big reason why you know, we got this shout out, and we're getting these new family members. So thank you, JB. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you, brother. But that about wraps it up, guys. So definitely check this Honey Badger out if you get a chance, if you're able to get your hands on it. And thank you, Secret Agent BH, and thank you, Jimislash, and thank you guys. Thank you for being a part of this family and being so active on this channel and commenting and liking and watching. I appreciate everything that you guys do. And like I said, you know, this is the greatest YouTube family on the face of the planet, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So, you know, with that being said, this is Grateful Panic signing off. So stay alert, stay alive, guys. And hey, how about do something nice for somebody today? Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.